Howdy, y'all. I am Adam, the Renaissance Nerd. Lately, when I cover the DCEU, as someone who has not been a fan of it for the most part, it is either to say, Snyder Bros, you got to let it go. You're not getting the Snyderverse back. That the people who are trying to convince the Snyder Bros, the Snyderverse fans, that they're going to get it back are shameless and they deserve the finger of scorn. Or to basically say what they've got coming out looks bland, boring, and lame. Not exciting, not fun, not engaging. Where's Henry Cavill? But yesterday, we got something, as I've seen, basically said at this point, is unprecedented and never been done before. What am I talking about? By now, we all know that yesterday, the Batgirl movie that was going to HBO Max, starring Leslie Grace, the race-swapped Barbara Gordon, got shit canned due to irredeemable test screenings. Yes, it's been shelved. That's the kind way of saying it's more than likely never going to see the light of day. It's going to be put on a shelf, and then something else going to be put in front of that, and something else in front of that, and something else in front of that, until, unless you're a nerd like me and you remember all this shit, it'll be memory holed by the general public. No one will remember that Batgirl Leslie Grace was ever going to happen. According to what I've seen, as I've said, this is something that has never happened before. They've dropped upwards of $80 to $90 million, $80 to $100 million on this. And there are a lot of rumors swirling around. Some say it's going to be a tax cut. Some say that this or that they're trying to save costs. And hell, the official Warner Brothers statement, decision to not release Batgirl reflects on our leadership's strategic shift as it relates to the DC universe and HBO Max. It's not Leslie Grace's fault. We're incredibly grateful, blah, blah, blah. Insiders say the big budget films made directly for streaming no longer make financial sense under the company's new strategy. And David Zaslav wants to make money. That seems to be wholly apparent to everything we've seen Zaslav do. He is cutting the fat wherever he can because he needs his company to make money. They bought a lot of debt when they took on Warner Brothers. Now we're going to move on, because now I'm going to theorize here. This is now my theory portion of this video. What do I really think is going on? This got a test screening according to this. Irredeemable is the word used. That means probably 99% of everybody that watched whatever cut they got of this movie found it abominable, found it distasteful to the core, unenjoyable. I see this move as a precursor. That's where I'm going with this today. I see this as a precursor because now there are rumors. Again, I'll play rumors game, but we're just going to bring this in here because it has the word test screening as well in it. Rumor, spoilers from the Flash test screening indicate that Supergirl is the replacement for Henry Cavill's Superman in the DCEU. We're talking this chick. Is she here? I forgot they didn't have a picture. I was thinking of a different article where they had her picture up. But basically, this version of Supergirl that isn't Kara Zor-El, they're going to shtup in there, and it's going to be the replacement for Cavill. If this is true, likely the test screenings were horrible on The Flash as well. The canning of Batgirl, the pushing aside of this movie, I believe is laying the groundwork for how David Zaslav is going to get himself out of his Flash predicament. Because remember, the Flash is in a very bad place because of Ezra Miller and all the shitstorm surrounding him. And to top it all off, I believe that those test screenings probably showed that nobody wants Sasha Calais' race-swapped Supergirl. Nobody wants that. This is the groundwork to getting out of the Flash predicament. David Zaslav probably says, we're going to lose more. And I'm on the record of saying this before. There is only disaster ahead. surrounding the Flash movie with Ezra Miller. Only disaster. I predict something even worse is going to come out or happen before they actually put it on the screen for the general public. He's setting a precedent by canning this movie, showing that he will do it and that he's willing to take the hit financially for the greater good, for the future. Because the DCEU, it has to change. The path they're on is not a path to success. I said it last week. Black Adam, Shazam, nobody's excited about this. Those trailers were bland, boring, stupid, not funny, and completely uninteresting. Aquaman 2 is it's up there, but it's got a shroud of uncertainty because I have heard many say they won't touch it because of the turd. They say Ben Affleck's Batman's going to be in there. That's to stoke the flames of the Snyderverse fans because they love their Batfleck. There is no hope for the DCU on the current course that it has. It must do a hard stop. It must do basically a ballsy reset. Just say, okay, none of these matter. We're done. We're moving on. This sets the groundwork as I see it. This sets the groundwork for ditching the Flash, which is the biggest problem on the plate of the DCEU right now. I hope that this means something. I hope that it also means that they're understanding you can't fundamentally change characters. Don't tell me people were not unhappy with a race-swapped Barbara Gordon, with a desexualized Barbara Gordon, with a Barbara Gordon who had her insert agenda-driven friend. This had nothing to do with telling a story of Barbara Gordon. This had everything to do with virtue signaling and wokeism and SJW shit. People rejected it. So what I hope is that this is something that those in charge are basically getting a clue that you cannot fundamentally change characters just to virtue signal because the fans will reject it. You have to play to the fan base, not the stan base, because the fan base are the ones that spend the money. Stan base are great for virtue signaling on Twitter, but they're not going to buy tickets. They're not going to buy merch. They're sure as hell not going to be there in your darkest hours. Fans will always be there because they love their franchises. They love their IPs. They love their characters. And this was not Barbara Gordon. Biggest thing they could do, pay Henry Cavill, bring him back, put a smile on his face, let him be Superman. That might bring me back. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny Stan and SJW fifis. Hit the notification button, share my videos if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave comments. Love to hear from you guys. Don't care what the Stans and the SJWs have to say, because 201, they are cowards behind keyboards, and I do so very hope that this video triggers each and every one of them. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therennerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.